Welcome everybody to Pressure Crisp. As you can see, I have received the new Sear and Sizzle by Grate. It has like a grill on one side. If you flip it, you have a griddle. We're gonna put this to the test today. I have used this several times, but today I decided that we're gonna do a review on this product. So today we're going to be making a burger. We're also going to be doing a chicken breast. Then on the other side, we're gonna fry an egg and possibly a grilled cheese. But we're just gonna go ahead and say we're gonna do a grilled cheese. This is not a paid endorsement. I picked this up, paid for it myself. So I'm gonna give you an honest review. I'm gonna try not to be influenced by the Ninja Foodi Grill, which I love, by the way. So come on over and let's put this Sear and Sizzle to the test. So I did go ahead and weigh this Sear and Sizzle. It weighs 13.8 ounces or 390 grams. And as you can see this is the Grate side, that's the griddle side. Now there's several ways that you can use this in your Ninja Foodi. And by the way, we're using the 6.5 quart today. You can use your enclosed trivet that came with it. It sits right there. I've used it, I've cooked a chicken breast I think this way and also a burger. I like it closer to the heating element. Now if you take this enclosed trivet, flip it over, you really can't use it this way. You can put it in there and it sits above the ceramic bowl. See how it sits above the ceramic ceramic bowls? You can't use it in that position. So I have tried foods cooked on the enclosed trivet. Like I said, it's not close enough to the heating element for me. So this is out for me. But if you have the dehydrator rack, you can actually set it on the dehydrator rack. You don't want to use it in the high position. Once again, it's too close to the heating element. You won't be able to put food on there. You can use the second, I guess, ring on the dehydrator. It's a little flimsy, but once you put it in there, it's pretty much stable. Let me show you how we're going to be doing this. And I always use an 8.5 inch silicone round in the bottom of my pot. I think it protects it from microscopic abrasions in the ceramic coating. And what I'm going to do is just put the dehydrator rack right in here with the grill grate. And it's pretty stable. I can press down on it like I'm doing right now, and it's fine. So let's fire this guy up and get going. So you want to go ahead and lower your lid. We're going to turn this Ninja Foodi on. We're going to select air crisp. We're going to keep it on 390 and we're going to hit start. We want this to preheat for 10 minutes. I want you all to see the size chicken breast that I'm using. It's just a standard chicken breast. I did marinate it in Italian seasoning just to give it a little bit of flavor. So it's been preheating for around 12 minutes, so we're going to raise the lid. Now I am going to take some avocado oil and I'm going to spray the grill grate. I'm just going to take a pastry brush and just make sure everything is coated. We're going to take that chicken breast and just place it right on there. Let's see if we get some sizzle. Oh yeah. Go ahead and lower the lid. We're going to let this cook. I'm going to increase the time. I'm going to bring it right back up to 20 minutes. I'm going to let this cook for like 4 or 5 minutes on this side and then we're going to flip it. It's been about 5 minutes. We're going to raise the lid. And we're going to take that chicken. It didn't stick at all. Those are really nice grill marks. And we're going to lower the lid. And we're going to let this cook probably for like another 5 or 6 minutes. And then we'll temp it. So it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to raise the top. This is looking amazing. All right, so we're just going to turn it a little bit more, just like that. Let's do a quick temp on this because this chicken is quite thick. 138. Let's close the lid. This is going to have to go for at least another 4-5 minutes. All right, so this cooked for a total of 18 minutes. It was a thick chicken breast. So let's pop the top. Oh yeah, look at those colors. Look at that. A lot of people might consider this burnt. I call that flavor. And it is because of the Italian dressing. I'm just going to put this off on a plate and we're going to let it rest for a few minutes before we cut into it and give this a taste test. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a set of tongs, or a pair of tongs, not a set. Oh, that's stuck on there. And I'm gonna have to let this cool down, and we're gonna have to clean this before we cook that hamburger. Look at that, because this is not coming off. So I washed it. It cleaned up real easy. I can say that. It's easy to wash. And in regard to washing, you do not want to put this in the dishwasher. Let me say that again. Do not put this in the dishwasher because it's made out of aluminum and it will pit. If you put aluminum products in the dishwasher, the aluminum will start to pit over time. So we're gonna get this ready for a hamburger. We're gonna lower the lid and we're gonna preheat it again on 390 for 10 minutes. We're using the air crisp function, 10 minutes. So while we're waiting for the sear and sizzle to heat up again, to preheat again for 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and cut into this beautiful chicken breast. Look at that. It's really nice. A lot of moisture coming out. All right, let's cut this guy. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's take a look-see at this. It's like super moist. Look at that. Whoops, we're dripping all over. Look at that. Gorgeous. It cooked up a beautiful piece of chicken. Let's do a taste test on this. Super moist on the inside. You have a nice char on the outside. And the reason why it did get black like this, it's due to the fact that it was a commercial Italian dressing, and Italian dressing I think has soybean oil in it, and that has like a lower smoke point. You can choose higher smoke point oils such as grapeseed oil, avocado oil, or like natural fats like beef tallow, duck fat, things like that. That won't, but this is, I mean, this is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous chicken breast. I have to have another bite. Delicious. It's been about 13 minutes. The sear and sizzle has been preheating. I have a 6-ounce burger I'm gonna put into the Ninja Foodi on the sear and sizzle. All I'm gonna do is salt it. That's all I'm doing to this burger. So let's raise the lid, and before I raise the lid, I do want to let you know I've probably used this anywhere from 8 to 10 times already, and it said after the first few times, yeah, it says only oil to grate the first few uses. So I've done the first few uses. After that, only oil if grilling fish or anything that might stick. Now I'm thinking that there's enough fat in this hamburger. This hamburger is 80-20. 80% meat, 20% fat. So it should release enough fat where it won't stick. So we're gonna find out, because this is the first time where I have not spritzed the grill grate. Let's go ahead and open it up. We're gonna put this hamburger right on here, and we wanna hear, yeah, that's what we wanna hear. Let's lower the lid. I'm just gonna increase the time to 15 minutes. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna cook that long. So this burger has been cooking for about 11 minutes. So we're gonna raise the lid. That is looking good. And it's smoking just a little bit. All right, we are 130, 132. So we're gonna take this burger out. We're gonna let it rest for a few minutes. Now they also recommend to let this cool down with the lid open for 10 minutes before you even attempt to take that out. That's per the instructions that came with this sear and sizzle. All right, that burger is done. There's one side, there's the other side. You got nice grill marks. It looks good. It looks really good. We're just gonna cut right down the middle of this. And yeah, super moist. Let's take a little bit of taste of this. That's a good burger. It's good. You got nice brownage on the outside. It's moist. Oh, now that I'm done stuffing my face. For the next leg, we're going to flip this over and try the griddle. Now I admit it, I have not tried the griddle yet. Let's see if we can fit this in here upside down. Now I'm going to lower it down because I want it on the 3rd ring. Let's see how this works. I am so curious to see how this works. Now they said to use like high temp oils, which you know something, maybe I'll just, usually I put butter in the pan to cook eggs, and I would like to try that. I want to see how it turns out. And also I really want to try a grilled cheese, but I think there'd be enough butter on the bread to where I wouldn't have to grease this. I have not used this side, so this is a first time for you and it's a first time for me. I'm using a brioche bread. That's the only bread I have in the house. This is a good loaf of bread. And we're just going to use 2 pieces of American cheese to make this grilled cheese. So what I'm going to do is lift this up. We're going to keep it on the 2nd ring, I guess you want to say, but it's the 3rd level, 1, 2, 3 on the dehydrator rack. We're just going to put this in and we're going to preheat it. We're going to hit air crisp, bring it down to 375. We're going to hit start. We're going to let this preheat like they recommend. We're going to preheat this for 10 minutes. And I'm going to use butter on this bread. I've tried mayo, but I prefer butter. I think butter offers better flavor. So that's all set to go. And like I said, I'm just using American cheese. Just using 2 slices of the good old American cheese. This has been preheating for exactly 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and raise the lid. I'm not going to oil that because there's butter on the bread. All right, we got a sizzle. I hear it. Going to go ahead and put some cheese on here. I'm going to put 2 pieces of cheese. Going to give it a little, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and lower the lid. Now, since I haven't done a grilled cheese on this griddle, I'm going to have to be on standby. I mean, stay close to the Ninja Foodi and watch this grilled cheese. So I'm curious to see how it's going to come out, how brown it's going to be, and if the cheese is melted in the center, which I'm sure it will be. And to be honest with you, because I admit it, I am partial to the Ninja Foodi Grill. I truly love that appliance. But this accessory, how am I supposed to put this? Ninja Foodi makes very expensive products, and not everybody can afford to have a Ninja Foodi, the Ninja Foodi Grill, and all the other Ninja wonderful appliances. But I think this is a good alternative to not buying the Ninja Foodi Grill. So I am checking this after a few minutes. And you know something? It's browning up nicely. I'm just going to pick this up. Cheese is not melting that good. So I'm thinking the temperature might be too high. But let's flip this. Now that is a perfect grilled cheese. Let's go ahead and lower the lid. What I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to lower the temp down to 350. And hopefully, because we want that cheese to melt in the center, but I do not want that grilled cheese burnt. I also noticed, since it's a dehydrator product and it's moving air, that the bread is drying out just a little bit. I should have started my grilled cheese probably on 350, but I do want to go on to say that this is the beauty of these new products. I mean, we're all learning together, and it's fun to experiment, and once you get your times down, you think of nothing. When you want a grilled cheese, you just come out and make it. You own that grilled cheese. A couple minutes have passed. Let's raise the lid. This is looking really nice. All right, we're getting some meltage in the center. It looks really good. It didn't stick to the sear and sizzle. It looks nice. I'm gonna let this cook for like 1 or 2 more minutes and it should be done. So this grilled cheese should be done. It looks really nice. Let's flip it again. We got beautiful color. Most important thing is we gotta check that cheese out. So I'm gonna put it over here on the cutting board. And since I'm gonna do an egg next, what I'm gonna do is just lower the lid. I want that to continue to heat. I don't want that sear and sizzle grate to cool down. Okay, let's see how we did here. Beautiful. Needs more cheese, maybe a different type of cheese, but the cheese did melt in the center. It's beautiful golden color. Look at that. There's that cheese. So that's, I mean, it's pretty good looking. This is an awesome looking grilled cheese. Let's go ahead and take a bite. That is an amazing grilled cheese. So this is like a total thumbs up for the sear and sizzle for a grilled cheese. Let's get on to the eggs. So this has been continuing to heat on 350 degrees. I do want to take just a dab of butter and I want to melt it on this grill grate. Since we are cooking an egg, I just want to see how it does. So far so good. Lower the lid. I'm just going to let that melt for just a second. All right, we're gonna take this egg and crack it and see what happens. All right, so we didn't get a sizzle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay, 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 stay. Just a little bit of pepper. Go ahead and lower the lid. Hopefully, let's see what happens. So I'm thinking with an egg, I would probably preheat it higher. So you get that sizzle when you put the egg onto a hot surface. 1 to 2 minutes has passed. That egg is looking fabulous. I'm gonna let it cook for another minute. Let's see if we can flip this guy. We got a spatula. Actually, we're gonna have to use, so it doesn't go off the edge. Oops. This is looking great. Gonna cook this anywhere from probably 30 seconds to 1 minute. And I think it's doing a terrific job with eggs. You will need like 2 spatulas to prevent it when you want to flip it, to prevent it from going over the side. We do not want eggs going over the side because then it's going to bleed yolk. We do not want any bleeding eggs. All right, because we don't want this over hard. So once again, we're going to take it, flip it, and it's, oh my God, it's over hard. Only a little bit of yolk. Okay, yeah, we'll have to do an egg funeral. But, no, 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 no. Oh God, I almost lost it. You do need the two utensils or the egg will slip off the side. But look at that, it came out really good. I mean, I would definitely use this for 1 or 2 eggs. You can use the ring. I was gonna use the ring, but I wanted to see what I mean by a ring. You could probably use 2 of these on there, which would contain the egg. But this is pretty much level using the dehydrator rack with the sear and sizzle. It worked out great. I didn't have to, let me put this down. I didn't have to pre-oil it for the grilled cheese, and then with the grilled cheese with the egg, I didn't have to. But if I was just going to make plain old eggs, I don't want to say plain old eggs. Eggs are one of the healthiest foods on earth. When I go to fry an egg, you will have to use a little butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and probably throw it out. This has been a review of the sear and sizzle. We did chicken breast, we did a burger, we did a grilled cheese, and we fried an egg. My thoughts on this product are, I think it's a great product. It's a really good accessory. It cleans up really nice. I think if you can't afford the grill, or if you don't want to get the grill because you have no more room like me, this is a great alternative. It really is. Not going to knock the product. I thought I would be biased because I truly love the Ninja Foodi Grill. I really, really do. I think this is good for 1 to 2 people. Are you going to be able to grill for a family on here? Probably not. I mean, you can make 1 grilled cheese at a time. I think, I mean, you know something? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I want you to leave comments. If you have the sear and sizzle, or if you're thinking about getting one, I mean, ask me some questions. Right now, I've probably used this about 12 times. I might be able to answer those questions for you. But I give this product a thumbs up. I think it's great. It's a great accessory for the Ninja Foodi. It truly, truly is. I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, if you like the review, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that notifications button. Follow me on Instagram and join the Facebook group. I do a lot of things over there. Well, not do. I post a lot of things over there that never end up in videos because I'm just experimenting in the kitchen, or they come out before I actually do the video. I do a dry run before I do the make something. And yeah, I do go through a lot of food, and the dogs are so happy. So tell me your honest opinion on the Sear and Sizzle. I should go like this, actually.